Bye bye monkey, be good at school.
Bye bye.
I'm going into Cambridge in a minute to see a guy called Leif about my creativity. And
I'm joking.
wait, I'm very creative.
No, you are.
And also sort of just generally filming techniques and you know, stuff like that. It's the little value adds for my vlog. That's what I want to talk to him about today, I think. Because he did a really, really great video just very recently. Really, really enjoyed it. So well edited. I better go pack up and get ready to leave. There's Leif. There you go. Save you the walk. That was almost good.
Yeah, I thought that.
Almost. You see my Evolve board. Cool machine. Off-road, yes. Water and mud, no. One of the sort of main reasons I wanted to have a little meet, other than to just sort of have a catch up, I was really impressed with your latest YouTube video.
Thanks, man.
I thought that was awesome. Really enjoyed that. Watched it about 4 times. And I'm quite keen to sort of know how you did some of those transitions.
Adobe After Effects, yeah.
You know, I've got After Effects and Premiere Pro.
Yeah.
And I've just recently updated them all and dusted them off, because recently I've just been using Final Cut only. Because I'm hopefully going to try and do a bit more with the Fusion at some point.
Yeah, man.
You kind of, there's no Final Cut Pro X plugin for that yet.
Oh, really?
Only an Adobe one.
Yeah.
So that kind of leaves me having to go back to Premiere Pro, if only to sort of basically do that bit of it.
Yeah.
You can punch it out using the Fusion Studio.
Yeah.
But if you can't move it, then, you know, kind of it's almost, what's the point? Oh, I'm not walking this. Okay, we're taking up the whole road. There's somebody behind us now. We could pull in here and let him go by. There you go. Can I have a big latte as well, please? I don't walk through a door anymore without filming it. So, you know, over time you kind of, your brain does get used to constantly thinking, I'm creating content and I'm eating yummy food. I mean, that's the benefit of doing it daily, or at least creating videos regularly. It means that you're constantly evaluating what you're doing and how it's going to look, and thinking, well, you know, should I not be doing it that way? Should I do it this way? And if you make a mistake and you need to do it again, because you're doing another video the next day, you get another opportunity, like really, really soon. And that sort of speeds up the learning, I find.
Yeah.
Leif is showing me Lightroom. Yeah.
Oh, no,
no, that's not Lightroom.
This is Screwed, but I'm going to show him Lightroom in a second.
Ah, try and up my Instagram game, because I do want to do that. I'm like woefully rubbish at Instagram, and Leif is brilliant. I'm really loving his shots at the moment.
So it's got a lot of like different perspective things, but basically the aim is to achieve straight lines in your photos.
And then Lightroom's all about the colours.
Lightroom is all about colours, so that's before I edited the colours in Lightroom, and that's after. So it's quite subtle, but you can see a big difference.
A massive difference. I really struggle with Final Cut Pro X's colour manipulation options. I found Adobe really easy, and I find really basic things in Final Cut Pro X to be stupidly difficult. You can't adjust the colour on multiple clips at the same time, and you can't do one set of adjustments and apply it to everything.
You can, but you've got to download a third-party adjustment layer.
Yeah.
Which
Okay.
is what you do in Premiere.
Yeah, but why do you need a third party? Part of the reason I don't colour grade or colour correct the vast majority of my footage is because to do it, unless I do it as I'm importing the footage, as I'm putting it on the storyline, I wind up with like 70 cuts. You know, 70 little video clips, they've all got to be individually done. Or you can copy and paste the colour correction. There are ways around it, but it's always clunky, and the result is never that great.
Check out a guy called Brian Nangle. He's a YouTuber, and he uses Final Cut, and he's created loads of preset plugins that he's made. So like an adjustment layer, you can just download it for free, and he's got loads of transitions and color correction stuff. He's really good.
Thanks for the tip. I will check him out, definitely. Fantastic. That was one yummy coffee.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Hot Numbers. This is just a brilliant, brilliant cafe. An amazing sandwich as well, while we're on the subject.
I'll share this with them.
Yeah! Tell them to subscribe.
I will.
And get an electric vehicle for their deliveries. Yeah, I did clean it the other day, but then it went and rained again.
Yeah. But like this here is what they did in that.
Yeah, you see how the water's all sort of bubbled and
yeah, it's really.
You know, I'll go for a drive and most of it will just run straight off.
Yeah,
that's basically the ceramic coating. And we've got a new set of those wheels going to be fitted on Tuesday.
So what happens with the old one? They just take them? Or?
No, they're going to go in my garage and I'm going to decide which ones I like the most and
so you're going to get black
sell
ones?
the other ones. Satin black.
Wait, that's going to look cool.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
Yeah, black will look better.
I don't know which. Well, that's it. It's really opinion dividing. People are sort of, they've pumped up the Tesla share price because they're hoping that in 5 to 10 years it's going to be, you know, the car company, like probably one of the biggest in the world.
Yeah.
And whether they actually get there or not is a big question mark.
Yeah.
So
they're doing well. I mean, I mean, I don't know a lot about cars, but like for me, it's aspirational. I'd love to own one.
I think for lots of people it is, and that's why you've got that value, because you've got the Model 3 coming along that costs a bit less. Many more people can have that vehicle, hopefully, and they're still going to be damn quick.
They just don't have that nasty stuff coming out of that.
Yeah, the nasty stuff. Absolutely, I quite agree. And they don't have the vibration and the noise. You know, you sit in traffic. It's a civilized, nice environment to be. I mean, I kind of make a joke when I see someone driving a petrol or diesel car and they're rocketing down the road doing some ridiculous speed. I always say, you know, they must be in a real rush to get out of their vehicle.
Yeah.
Which is fair enough, because I would be too if I was in their car.
Yeah.
Me, I'm not in a rush. The longer the journey is, the better, as far as I'm concerned.
I think that the ability these have eventually to be driverless, like, that's just worth investing in, because it just means that, like, there's so many positives to it, I think.
So let's say you buy your 60 grand Tesla, but you can actually only afford 20,000. Well, it's okay, because the other 40,000 will get paid for by the fact that the car goes out and earns money when you don't want to use it.
What you can do is, if you want to create the hyperlapse in your timeline, use dynamic link and create create an After Effects composition in there. You can stabilize, color grade, and compose the hyperlapse within, like, not including the render time. You can do it probably within 10 minutes. Once you've exported it from After Effects, you've then got a completely, like, usable file for Final Cut or Premiere.
Right.
So you can use either.
So how many shots do you do then in
I aim to get about 120, but more if I can.
It's quite a lot to take to press the shutter 120 times.
It's 120 steps.
Yeah, that's a lot. It's a lot if you have to stop for a second or two in each step.
No, you don't. Like, you just walk. Like, if it's like that volcano path, you take about a meter, just under a meter step each time, and you just keep it up to your eye, and you just go I definitely want to up my creativity, and Hyperlapse has been on my list of things to have a try at for a while. If you want, we can go and do some, man. I love doing them, and like Cambridge is a great place to practice because you've got all the architecture. So like
really enjoyed seeing Leif, and I've got loads of interesting creative things to think about from him, in particular around Instagram, which I am rubbish at, and hopefully next week or so I'll go do some hyperlapses with him, which is not something I've ever done before, but it does look like fun. I like the creative side of vlogging. I mean, I'm also a really big fan of EVs, of course, and Tesla in particular, and I want to try and spread the word on these things, but that's not the only thing I want to do. I also just want to have fun making videos. There's something I'm thinking about doing, and I might sort of have a bit of a go at and see how it goes. I'll explain what that idea is in a bit, because I've just got to sort of dump all my stuff and then it's off to go get Jasper from school. I hear it might snow tomorrow. that's exciting. I love snow. Here is something that I'm sort of toying with, and I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. I'm probably not. Last time I said I was going to do something similar. I wound up not doing it because there just wasn't enough hours in the day. I'm quite happy with the format of the vlog videos, mostly. I do sometimes feel like it would be great to have just the EV content sometimes, and I don't actually have, well, I kind of have got a channel for that. I've got a channel called Geek Out TV, which I think I'm going to probably change to Geek Out EV. If I put the specifically EV bits in there, you know, maybe have a bit of a more of a studio, if I ever finish off the summer house, for example, I can make that into my kind of studio-y bit. Maybe not every day, but probably, you know, every day or two. The vlog is obviously always going to contain things which are not EV related, although a lot of it does boil down to what my everyday experiences are with Tesla and my thoughts on EVs and stuff like that. I don't know. I think it might have to be one of these things where I sort of give it a little bit of a go and see, because of course what I can't do is create a second channel where I'm doing a load of videos and those videos are taking ages and ages, because I like doing the daily vlog side of things. I actually think it's quite good for me. It works as a little bit of a sort of almost a video diary. Right, I'm pretty sure I have got plenty of footage now, and I've got to get Jasper, and I'm building a little robot with him at home, so we're going to do some more of that when we get back, and I'm going to say goodbye now. I hope you've enjoyed today's vlog post. If you have, remember to like it, share it and subscribe if you haven't already, and follow me on Instagram if you don't already, and I will see you tomorrow for the next instalment of my daily vlog. Bye! Building this robot thing with Jasper.